Greetings, my name is Kana Kavon and I am the writer, producer, and co-director of Brother Lover Friend, a video poem slash poetry vignette slash short film. It is a beautiful labor of love and passion, and I'm super excited to kind of let you inside of my head today. I want to give you an inside look at the inspiration behind the poem, and then some of the behind the scenes and a deeper look into the actual video itself. The poem itself was really inspired by a mix of my own personal experiences and relationships, people that I've seen and kind of talked to, and essentially realized that we're all kind of going through the same things at a base level in our relationships, feeling very insecure in relationships, feeling like you need to possess or own the other person, and how those insecurities really impact a relationship is very intense. And one of those ways is that when you feel hurt or offended or stepped on or insecure, you feel the right to step back, right? To attack back, to lash out, and how really what you're doing is just perpetuating a never-ending cycle. In the film, in the scenes as the poet, you know, that kind of Afrofuturistic look, like that is my higher self essentially talking to me, that the person that gets insecure and that projects my insecurities onto the other person. When it started off, it was an ode to Black men. It was a way of saying, I see you. I don't just see you as something that belongs to me, but I can see you from as a little boy, as a lover of other women. You are a complete and entire human being. And when I'm operating in my highest sense of self, I understand that I see you as something much larger, more vast and expansive than I can ever even fathom. And so I will not ever call you anything less than my father, my brother, my lover, or my friend. I have done that. I have called someone out of their names because I felt hurt about something or I was projecting my insecurities. And so that is a lesson that I learned the hard way, and that so essentially, you know, in this poem, like in most of my poetry, I'm speaking to myself kind of in a healing way. Right, so we are going to begin with watching the video, and I'm just going to kind of give you some commentary about it as we go. So the film opens up with one of my godchildren, Avail Isaiah, his voice, and to me that was really important to portray the voice of a little boy, because inside of every single man is a little boy, just like inside of every single woman is a little girl. So, you know, having him open with that song, that children's song, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, which also I picked because of its historical connection to Black men in particular and lynching. So it meant a lot to me to have a little Black boy. The galaxy is all through here because we're made of stardust, right? Like, we're as much, if not more, of those unseen things. Well, more than that, yeah. Until fit, no more air. And then can we talk about Fode and my chemistry? It was just amazing. It was like meeting an old friend. Fode is great. He's just so fun. I definitely enjoyed like picking at him just to try and get inside of his head the first day that we filmed. So it felt very natural. It felt very easy to just be on set with Fode. Theron, the homie, he's so much of a storyteller and had such great dynamic energy that for the short time that he was on set, like, he brought it. It was really nice working with Elnatan as a co-director because he brought so many great ideas, and I brought the kind of main vision of the concepts, what was kind of happening in the story, but then like the look, the feel, the vibe of it came from the team over at Memento Films, so that was awesome. I really am so grateful to my friend Anais. She was just such a blast. She was so hyped and excited to be a part of the project, and she brought her full-on flirty self, and I was like, yes! I would definitely have been insecure around her at one point in my life. I would have been like, The bedroom scenes, I thought at the beginning I thought they might be a little like uncomfortable, but it was so natural. Again, like Foote was just, these real cool people, and everybody on set was chill. We put on a little bit of sexy music and just did our thing.
When he tells you the hells he's known, the women he's called home.
So yeah, finding the bathroom, finding the note in the bathroom. So in my world, in my mind, you know, all I can see is my insecurity, you know, in the storyline. And I've been that place before where I'm projecting, you know, that someone else did something or that they crossed a boundary that they may not have, you know. So in the story, in the video, he doesn't actually do anything. Like, he fantasizes about it like every man would. Like, did you see that booty? But my insecurity made me, you know, blow it out of proportion, call him out of his name. And then, you know, we have my higher self, my poet self, show up like, hey, that's not cool. I always get really excited when I see the scene where I meet my higher self, because the hair and makeup and styling just pop. And so I'm so grateful to Lachey with House of Jata for styling us beautifully, Nisi and Tamika for just rocking out on our hair and makeup. It's just nice to kind of really know you're not alone in the struggles of relationship. I wanted to portray the struggles of a real relationship, but then also the growth, the evolution of like actually beginning to be able to see yourself as a bigger being, a deeper being, a spiritual being. You come to that point, like then you're able to see someone else in that way, and it changes everything. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you for taking the time to look inside of my mind as a writer, as an artist, and get an inside look at the creative process, because just as much as the product is important, you know, the video itself, the creative process is so important. The creative process is so much more vast and expansive than the actual material thing, the product that we see. Like, this is a 4-minute, 3-second video or 4-second video, and months of work and years of work and passion and just creative energy went into it. And so you know, I will continue to explore that as I work, because for me the creative process is just like, I look forward to more. I look forward to sharing more with you all, to creating more, and to keeping you guys as a part of the creative process. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and click like and subscribe, and we'll be in touch.